Evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the live show. Decided to hang out with you guys tonight. Had some little things I had to correct on this live show. I don't know, things keep changing. They keep changing all the little settings and all that good stuff. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Let the live stream load up. I've been hearing it's been taking a little bit extra time for live streams to kick up. Not really sure that is... Not sure. Looks like we are good, though. We are running. Hello, everyone. I don't see anything. Yeah, there we go. Think we're running. I had to use Jessica's tablet to do the comments tonight because... Oh, boy. I need to turn that sound off. I had to use Jessica. There we go. I think we're good. Jess says I'm backwards. Hello. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Trash or Treasure. I never know if you like me to say your name on online Trash or Treasure, so let me know. I think you've said before, but I don't do these live shows as much as I used to. I'd like to do more, though, because it's good to get in touch with everybody. Wow, Jessica's tablet is so much better than mine. She has an actual, like, iPad, and this is like lightning. I got, like, dinosaur stuff compared to what she has here. Yeah, so my tablet, I have a Samsung tablet. It's kind of an older one, and I guess I left it on, and it died. I tried to turn it on, and it was at 0, so wasn't able to use that. I was not prepared. All right, Jackie. Hello, Linda. Hey, Miss Perfect. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better there. I know you've had the illness there for quite a while. We've been keeping you in our thoughts and prayers there. Hello, Magnuson. Smoking Swamp, yo, to you. Hello, Roger. Not enough coffee. I like that name. Plenty of coffee tonight with our buddy Frank. Drinking the Dunkin'. Hello, Roger. Hello, Peg. Peg Elliott. Hello to you. Hey, Brian. Checking in, huh? Hey, Kathy. Captain Joe. Hello to you. Smoking Swamp says howdy, everyone. Jennifer. Hello to you. Jackie says I can use her name. Do I need to flip the camera? I don't know. Does it look alright? Is it not coming through? What's wrong with it? I'm not really sure. It looks like, you mean like, is it horizontal? It looks horizontal to me. It's fine? Okay. Okay, but backwards. It's funny, it doesn't look backwards to me. Like reversed? Like, is the flag over here or something? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to mess with it, though. As long as I'm not upside down or flipped upside down or anything like that. Look at it on the tablet. Oh, yeah. No, it looks normal. It looks fine. Oh, wow. Maybe it's your phone, Jess. I don't know. I don't know. I have heard that there have been some issues with live lately. So it could be a setting or something. I'm not really too sure. Well, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Huh. That's kind of weird. Oh, well. Not going to mess with it right now. We'll figure it out the next time. I don't want to actually, I'm not a genius when it comes to these live show thingies. Huh. Dunkin' Donuts is like drinking painted water. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Hello, Betty. Northwest North Dakota, hello to you. Hello, Eileen Thomas, howdy. Hey, Karen. Yeah, I don't know. We're just not going to be able to... Oh, yeah, I do see it in here. Wait a minute. Alright, I'm going to try something here. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Oh, there's a... I don't know. I don't know what it is. We're not going to worry about it. Cue cards. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no big deal. Hello, Julie. From Northern Michigan. Hello to you. Hey, Lori. Lori Tanner says hi from the Southern Oregon coast. Northwest says they love the Dunkin' Pumpkin Spice. You know, I've never tried the Dunkin' Pumpkin Spice one. Yarn Prepper says eggs, $3.77 at Aldi, Appleton, Wisconsin. Wisconsin. That is crazy. I guess they're going back up. They've kind of stayed leveled out around here, but we'll see. Yeah, Brian, it has been extremely hot. I saw 95 on my car thermometer earlier today, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, Roger, that's what we're gonna do. I don't really know what it is. I think it's not my camera. It's the maybe it's flipped in the YouTube settings. Let's see. Karen says it's okay, just matches my life, but you're missing the upside down part. Hello, Kim. Kim Watts says hello. Good evening. Hello, Ann. I like pumpkin spice, but like I've said in videos, I can only usually do it like a couple times a year. Like I can't do it all the time. I will say that my mom actually got this like a pumpkin flavor coffee from my aunt, and it's pretty good. It's smooth and it's not real heavy on the pumpkin. I do like that. That's the way to go, Lori. Yep. Eggs out in the coop. Northwest says hello to Jess. Excited for your upcoming Florida trip. Yes, we are excited. It is soon, guys. It is very soon. Very soon. Hot here on the southern Oregon coast. It's 70 degrees. That doesn't sound too hot. 95 here is hot. Or is that a joke? Jeannie says, just saw... Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, Boar's Head, I don't know. We're not going to go into that right now. Sharon says, please remind everyone to check their Kroger receipts because it is almost always has something wrong. I completely agree with you there. Check your receipt as soon. Really, I mean, I guess if there's anything to say about self-checkouts, that's one thing you can do is check it all even before you pay for it. And really, you can do that too at a register or a cashier. But yeah, it takes up a lot more time, and you always got the angry people waiting behind you. But you know what? I don't really care these days because I'm not gonna, give them any more than I have to. But yes, always good to double check your receipt. Check Walmart too. Last couple times I've been to Walmart, I've found a couple little mistakes, not huge ones, but yeah. That's great, Kim. Yeah. Yes, Jessica is excited for Florida. We both are. It is ready to go. Well, hello, Eileen Wirtz from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're glad you love them. Captain says it was nasty hot this afternoon while I was passing through Cincinnati today. Yeah, it's one of the hottest days I can ever remember. I made it a point to just race to the car, get in the AC, get to where I was going, get to that AC, and then back home into the AC. I was not messing around today. I was going to do like a walk and chat video. I was like, nope, not today. Too hot. Hello, Carol. Carol Mall says hello from Indiana. Lori says, yep, that's why I live here. I hear you. That's great weather. That's pretty awesome. I had an uncle who lived in Anaheim, and it was like beautiful there all year long. It was just gorgeous. LJ Graham, hello. What are you and Jess looking most forward to Florida? Just getting out of town. Getting away from here and just doing some different things. I think just traveling. We love traveling. We're going to do videos similarly to the way we've done videos in the past. But we're gonna do more of a vlog style. We're gonna do like a day, like this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing tomorrow. I'm gonna try and keep it all on a playlist. I'm gonna try not to think too hard on it and just go with the flow. But it should be entertaining. We hope you guys will enjoy it. Jess will be in a lot of videos. That's right, Jess. Get ready. Live action camera, or how do they say that? I don't know. Well, hello, John Glad. How are you, buddy? Brian says, I hate have to deal with customer service at Kroger. Yeah, that's a nightmare all in itself. Chrissy Culver, hello, from Louisville, Kentucky there. Susan Getz says, I have the same with my fries receipts. We actually had a viewer who sent me a copy of their receipts from, I believe it was Ralph's, and like a couple of their receipts. I haven't been able to go over them yet. We also had and I never really know if people want me to say their name on here. If I do, I won't say like your full name or anything like that. I'll just say like your first name. I won't say where it's from. But we had a viewer. I don't have him in here with me right now. Okay, but you know who you are. And if you don't mind saying who you are in the chat, that's fine. Or if you're even in the chat. But somebody sent me and Jessica a bunch of mailback stickers with our P.O. box for Christmas. Sent us like several pages of stickers that have our return address for the P.O. box. I guess she really wants us to do the Christmas cards again this year, and she sent us a bunch of postage too. Thank you so much for that. I won't say your name unless you say it in here, but thank you so much for that. We also had a couple letters sent to us. People, thanking us for the channel and the videos and everything. Thank you all so much for the mail. We love it. We love it. It's great to hear from so many of our fans on the channel here. And it's really nice reading through all the letters. And I thought about doing like a live, some people do like live mail openings, I thought about doing those, and I may in the future. I'm real protective over people that send us stuff. But I have thought that if I do it, I'll just use the first name because you can't get nothing from a first name, and as long as you don't give any kind of personal information or anything like that. But thank you all so much for all the mail that you guys have sent us all summer long. And we just really, I'll have to show you guys the next time because we got them put away. But that was very thoughtful. She made us a bunch of different pages and pages and pages of return stickers for the Christmas card things that we do for the Christmas season, and that was very thoughtful, very thoughtful. Everybody hit the like button, Northwest says. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. That lets us know you care. Okay, I do have to keep up with comments in real time. I apologize if I missed some of them, but we got to kind of keep up with everything, especially because I'm using this awesome new tablet here. Well, new to me, old for Jess, but this thing is, I'll tell you what, I know Apple products are more expensive, but this thing is awesome. This is like night and day compared to mine. Thank you, Northwest. Jackie says, I'm so excited for you and Jess to go to Florida so I can watch your videos. Thank you very much. We're going to try and make them as entertaining as possible. Be doing some of the same things during the day, but we're going to film. I saw a comment earlier. Somebody was saying, like, you want to see some dining reviews and stuff like that. We plan on doing those on this trip. We're going to be doing a lot of different types of dining reviews, which could be irrelevant for some people that live outside of Florida, but if you plan on visiting some of these different areas around Orlando or some other areas that we're going to visit through Central Florida, you will love our videos coming up because Jess more than me, she is the brutally honest. Like, if it's not good, she's going to let you know it, and so you don't waste your money. But if it is good, we will let you know it, and yeah, I mean, our travels. We like to do a lot of those kind of videos because we look at it as helpful information. You know, for anybody that wants to do any kind of traveling like we do, make sure you pick the right restaurants or don't pick the wrong ones. You know, like Pigeon Forge and stuff like that. We've had we've eaten at several different places that were not good. I know a lot of you have been following us for years, and you probably remember the restaurants that we've eaten at that weren't good, probably better than I do. Um, but you know, there are places we've given a second chance, like uh, the Apple Barn district. We ate at the Applewood Farm Kitchen, or the first time we ate there, it was not good. It was not good, but we gave it a second chance, and it was back, you know, a few years ago during everything where, you know, everything was kind of funny, and we went back, and sure enough, it's delicious. So some of these places, you know, you go to a second time, you know, and it works out. The reason why we gave that one a second chance is because it's hard to find a bad review on it. And it was like, you know, if this stuff turns out to be really good this time around, and we've had nothing but great service there and everything since then. Now, you don't want, now Timberwood Grill at the island at Pigeon Forge, I don't care how many good reviews I see, I will never eat there again. I will never eat at Paula Dean's again. Most of you know that was one of mine and Jessica's favorite places. And then all of a sudden we went there and it was like, I don't know what happened. It just went terrible. It was disgusting. And we will not be going back. I couldn't believe how bad that was. Uh-oh, what I miss? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ian. I'm sorry to hear that. Our thoughts and prayers will be with you. We will do our best to keep you entertained as we go along here, and again, you know, we've kept you in our thoughts and prayers, and we will continue to do so. Uh, yeah, Jackie, I know we loved it too. We did, and maybe I don't know, maybe it's one. There were a couple things that I really didn't like. One, the service was not good. Was not good. I could get over that, okay? But the food, I'm not kidding. It was like everything we had, it was like they had just dumped so much salt in it. It's almost like they were trying to cover up the taste or something that went wrong. Because, you know, at Paula Deen's, it's all you care to enjoy. So it's like, I told him, I was like, look, this pot roast, it's like somebody dumped a cup of salt in this thing. And he said, oh, no, no, we'll take it back. And they brought the one back, and it was like, it was the same thing. I mean, it about made me sick. And I don't know. And the prices went up too, kind of significantly. On each item they went up like an extra $5, and it was like for that and that I was like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. That was it was disappointing because we love that place so much, and I just feel like it really went downhill. Well, it was the one in Pigeon Forge, down at the island in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I know there's other Paula Deans, so maybe some of the other ones are still better, but this one has gotten bad. Lebiel, hello. Just keep being you. The world is a brighter place with honesty, and doing what both of you love doing. If you are happy, then nothing else matters. Thank you. Thank you very much. You got to do what makes you happy. Got to do what makes you happy. I'll tell you what's not made me happy lately is Meyer. I got to admit, guys, I am kind of getting a little fed up with Meyer. I love Meyer, and I know we have a lot of viewers who shop at Meyer, but I am getting real sick of the trickery. I hate going in there. It's like misplaced signs, different things every time I go, and it's become such a headache, and the prices are getting outrageous. It's like, it's hard, it's like when I go into a store, my thoughts are, I'm in here to, I'm in here doing shopping, looking at things and trying to save people money. It's like, if we can find things that are helping people save money in the long run, then I'm all for it. But I mean, it's near impossible to do at Meijer. And you know what? I feel like a lot of people aren't shopping at Meijer anymore. You have your regulars and stuff, but I don't know. It just seems like not as many people are shopping at Meijer. So, Meijer will still be thrown into the mix. I know there's been some questions about that, but, when I can do it, I will. If there's something else, we're going to do something else. Because unless I know there's some really good deals coming there, or unless they turn it around, which I know they probably, they need to. They should. Because it's getting harder and harder to figure it all out there. They keep changing things every week. Well, hello, Robert. No, you're not late. Yeah, a lot of Big Lots have been closing. That's a shame. I love Big Lots. Hello, Tanette. Robert, a true Dynamite. Kathleen says, yes, I agree, Danno. Prices have gone up. They keep going up. I mean, in Meijer especially. And there's always things you can get there that some things that have cheaper regular prices. The problem with that is they're never on sale. So it's like, I'm not going to pay $5 for a thing of mayonnaise. That's just me. We have enough to last until I can get it on sale again for $2.99 or $3.99. Problem with that is you're never going to find that kind of deal at Meijer. And I guess that's the way I look at it. Is it's like, yeah, okay, once or twice or three times a year you're going to find some good deals on meat and stuff, hamburgers, stuff like that at Meijer. But it's far and few between. Now, I mean, I do like the quality. You guys know. I mean, their chicken's really good. We do like their chicken. Jackie says, my husband really loves the oysters there. I love her collard greens. I do like the collard greens. I do. Those were salty too. Everything there, everything, the corn, it was like somebody went crazy with the salt shaker. And I mean, it wasn't just that though. It's like the way they're cooking stuff. And like I said, this is the one in Pigeon Forge. So I don't know if maybe it was just a bad team of workers, I guess, cooks. I don't know, but it was not good. Ask Jess. Boy, it was terrible. That's another reason why with Meijer, since our audience has grown so much over the years, I know that there's thousands and thousands and thousands of our viewers that don't even have a Meijer. And I guess that is something that I struggle with a little bit. It's like, it's a video that I'm putting out every week that, probably 95% of our audience really isn't interested in. And that's one of the things that kind of add to why, yes, I'm going to continue to do Meyer, but it may not be every week. May not be every week. I try to stick to Kroger every week, mostly because if you don't have Kroger, chances are you have some Kroger-owned business, and eventually, after all the court stuff and all that, Kroger is going to own Albertsons. So even though I may not like it or you may not like it, at least it's going to give us more things to compare things to. So if you shop at Albertsons or Safeway, you'll be seeing a lot of different things. We've already had some viewers who have been talking about like Winn-Dixie, right? Because Aldi bought out Winn-Dixie. We've had a lot of viewers who've come in watching Aldi videos saying they're seeing things from Aldi at Winn-Dixie. Nobody has still answered for me, and I tried to look it up online the other day, but apparently I don't know about the carts. I don't know why. I'm really curious if they do the cart thing at Winn-Dixie now, where you got to put the quarter in the cart that way. I don't really know. I tried to look it up, didn't see anything. Ann says, yes, we are Danomites. Robert says, I become 55 years young this Sunday, and happy Labor Day to you all. First of all, happy Labor Day to everybody. Everybody have a fun, safe weekend. And Robert, happy early birthday to you. That's awesome. Double nickels, 55. Linda Elliott says, hello from Western Kentucky. Hello to you. Eileen says, Kroger has mayo for $3.99 for one, I think. Yes, they do. That's actually what I was thinking about when I said that. Yeah, I went to Kroger today. That was, so Hellman's, the 30-ounce containers, and Miracle Whip are both $3.99 on a digital coupon. I can't believe Hellman's is now $6.79. It used to be cheaper than Miracle Whip regular price. Regular price doesn't really mean much to me, but I know it means a lot in the grand scheme of things. Because, like, I haven't seen those two mayos on sale for less than $3.99 since they've gone up over $6. Now, I don't know if they'll ever come down in price. Now, and that's the one thing with Meijer that you can get a little bit cheaper on a regular price is mayonnaise. But is it worth going to Meijer just to save a few pennies on mayonnaise and you're still going to pay $5 something? You know what I'm saying? Well, good, Lori. Yeah, $3.99. So it's the same. Fred Meyer is owned by Kroger. Raven, hello. Says, we have Fresh Time, not Meijer. Fresh Time is owned by them, though. Oh, is it? I did not know that. That is interesting. And don't get me wrong, I love Meijer. I love Meijer. It's just, it's hard to do a video shopping there anymore because it's like, if I'm going to Meijer, I know what I'm going there for. It's meat products, couple little sales if there are any, and maybe a couple other things. But I mean, it's like to talk about things that people are asking about on the channel, ways to save on things, and quality. I mean, I love Meijer produce, but their canned vegetables, not any good. Their frozen vegetables, I don't like them. And they're getting, I don't know. I do like Meijer. Like I said, it's just harder and harder to do with the job here. Robert says, foods back in the day tasted much better and real than today. Agree? And thank you for saying happy birthday to me. Wish I was a kid again. Oh, yeah, me too. I feel like every year my taste buds change a little bit. Everybody always says that things tasted better. Yeah, I guess for some things, a lot of things probably, but I don't know. It's like if you cook a lot yourself, it's like you're still always reminded that, hey, this still tastes pretty good when you do it yourself. But yeah, like if you're doing like a fast food restaurant or different canned goods, there's a lot of things added. A lot of preservatives, a lot of different things that are added into foods now. Absolutely. And some we see quite often change very quickly. I used to love those kitchen oh, what are those called? The homemade soups, the kitchen classics by Campbell's. I used to love the Healthy Choice canned goods. You know, I haven't seen those at Dollar Tree lately. Uh, but they've changed. Something, I don't know what it is, but they just don't taste good anymore. And it's not even the vegetables, it's like the broth they're making it in, or I don't know. The kitchen classics have gotten really salty. I feel like they've added a lot of sodium into those. I used to buy them up, you know, I mean, they were cheap. Auntie Pam says, I only have Walmart's Meyer. Kroger is 150 miles away. My goodness. That is pretty far for a Kroger. Definitely not worth it. Brandon says, hey Danno, what restaurant on Disney property are you guys most excited to go to? So I don't know if Jess still on here. I don't know if she wants me to answer that right now, because I think some of these are going to be like kind of surprise videos. I will say one that I really like is Cape May Cafe. That's one of my favorites. It's a seafood, all you can eat. It's absolutely delicious. Don't know if we're going to eat at that one this time. There are a couple places we're going to eat at, though, that are pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't know if she wants me to give those away. So I don't know. I know she said she was going to be in and out of the chat tonight. So Jess, if you're listening, let me know if it's cool, and I will tell him. Let's see. Ann says, happy birthday, Robert. Lori says, haven't renewed our Costco membership for 4 years now. Well, I mean, you know, and if it's not worth it to you, that's not worth it to you. You know, that's pretty much what I tell anybody anymore. Happy Metal Vegan, hello. What's your thoughts on Big Lots closing stores and going out of business? And did you hear Costco is going up on their membership? I think they already did go up on their membership. I think it's $65. Okay, yeah, the question was, daggone it, I lost it. Our favorite Disney restaurant, or one that we're going to eat at. Oh boy. I am not good with technology, guys. Oh, here it is. Which restaurant on Disney property are you guys most excited to go to? Jess, you answer that one. If you want, I was asking if you were cool with me saying that, because I didn't know if we were saving some of those for like video surprises. I don't like to give too much away in future videos, but if she wants to, which one are you excited for, Jess? I'm excited for all of them. Yeah, I'm not liking the whole Big Lots closing at all. I like Big Lots. Patty says, I got 6 packs Meyer chicken breasts and tenders, 75% off today. Sell by date was today. That is okay for freezer. Freezer fuel also. I got a free Campbell condensed cream of bacon soup and a free bell pepper. Nice. That's my favorite kind of price, is free. Yeah, as long as you freeze it that day or have it for dinner that night, you're good to go. Just make sure when you thaw it out that you eat it that day. Meyer does that a lot. Eileen says, I will make my own at the 5 mark. Shark says, no quarters for carts yet in Winn-Dixie in Dundon, Florida. Town just north of Clearwater. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to... I don't know. It was just... Thanks for answering that. I really didn't. I was going to check when we were down in Pigeon Forge. Just didn't get around to it. And I'm curious also, like, what... like, are they starting to sell... I know they're starting to sell some Aldi products in there. Curious to see, like, I'm sure they're probably selling, like, some of the different chocolates. Probably a slow ride on that. I don't think they want to freak too many people out that normally shop at Winn-Dixie because, You know, and I hear most, if not all, Winn-Dixie products. Because I think Aldi technically bought out SC Grocers, I think it is. And I guess they basically own Winn-Dixie, I guess. So they're probably keeping those products, using those products. Don't know if they're going to start incorporating like Happy Harvest or some of those different canned goods or Dakota's Pride, which I'm sure they will in the future. SC Grocers is kind of an expensive brand. I remember I've been to a couple Winn-Dixies, and I was kind of surprised that for a store brand they were a little pricey. But I've heard like it kind of like Publix, it's really good quality. So. There's a lot of people on the channel that make their own mayonnaise, Lori. I'm sure they would be happy to give you a recipe. It's pretty easy. I've looked through some different ones. Okay, what happened here? Oh, nuts. Lori says, I learned how to make sushi. Couldn't afford to go out and eat it anymore. I'll tell you what, I mean, that's one thing. They have Kroger, a couple of our different Krogers, they make it fresh in the store, and it's pretty cheap for like a California roll. I get like the surimi sometimes. I think it's like $7 for a roll. I mean, yeah, I guess that is kind of pricey, but sometimes they'll have like different sales and stuff on them. Maybe it's not even that much. It's been a long time since I've gotten it. It's really good though. I'll say that. But hey, if you're making it your own, make it yourself. That's awesome. Captain Joe says, are we going to SeaWorld while in Florida? No, I'd like to. Maybe. We'll see. Be doing a lot of Universal Studios. You guys know, we love the Halloween stuff. Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, that's like our thing. Absolutely love it. Universal Studios. We're so excited for the new stuff that they're gonna have. Sometimes I wish we lived down there so we could do a lot more. But we're gonna be down there quite a while, so we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Yes, Jessica answered that question. Tusker House. Yes, Tusker House. It is inside the Animal Kingdom. It is the best breakfast you will probably ever have in your life. It is just unbelievable. Everything you can think of. We haven't eaten at Tusker House in forever. It is definitely one of my favorites. And we're excited. We're going there pretty early on in our trip. So, Karen said, I just spent $1,200 at my BJ's wholesale, so I should be pretty set on most things for a year. Nice. Susan says, hate to lose Big Lots. Yeah, I do too. Lori says she's allergic to gluten and dairy, so don't eat out. Yeah, that's completely understand that. Noodlehead is representing from the Bluegrass State, the wonderful state of Kentucky. Northern Grace says, our Big Lots closed 6 years ago. Was sad to see it go. I think they're kind of just getting overrun by all these other businesses. Like Ollie's. Ollie's is springing up like weeds anymore. I mean, they're putting Ollie's everywhere. And they're cheaper than Big Lots. Yeah, I mean, Big Lots doesn't, they don't really sell a lot of furniture or any furniture at Ollie's for that matter. But I mean, if your town is like our town, if your city is like our city, there are mattress galore. It's crazy. Like, what's going to go in at this empty building? Probably another mattress store. There are so many mattress stores around here. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, it's like, I'm surprised, in different furniture stores and stuff like that. It's, I'm surprised, and our Big Lots still around, still sells furniture. The quality, I was looking for a chair. All the chairs at Big Lots that I sat in were just not right. My father-in-law actually bought one. He got a good piece, you just gotta like check. You gotta check frequently, they get new stuff in. The one he got was a really good deal. I wish I would have got that, but, you know. Hello, Mega Patriot from Mississippi. How are you doing? Oh yeah, Jay. Yeah. I mean, it can get crazy expensive. It's amazing some of the differences when you really start adding things up too. It's like I feel like a lot of people don't do the math. It's like when you sit back and you do the math and you're like, wow, I just spent $300 when I literally could have spent 100 in this other place by just maybe waiting on a few different deals. Well, Jackie, I mean, yeah. The thing is, if you're gonna put like chicken, we've done that before. We've gotten like they said before, 75% off. The reason for that is because it's gonna expire the next day. So yeah, if you freeze it, well, you're basically halting that, right? And then you thaw it out, and you're good to go. Now, I mean, that's how we do it. If we ever take meat out of the freezer and thaw it, it is cooked that day. We don't ever put it back or anything like that. So, uh, yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, anytime you take any, whether it's good for a long time or anything, that doesn't. To me, that doesn't matter. Like say it's good for a week or two out, and you put it in the freezer. When you thaw it, I wouldn't say it's good for another week or two. It may be, but that's not how I do it. If I take it out of the freezer and thaw it at any point, any time, it is being made that day. But that's just us. Well, thank you very much, Sticks fan. And that is pretty cool that you're a Sticks fan. I'm a Sticks fan. Tonette, Halloween Horror Nights, has it been a year already? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Now, we're not going to do videos at Halloween Horror Nights like, a bunch, but we'll have a couple out there. We're going to add in things that everybody's going to feel is entertaining. Oh, you're welcome, Brandon. Jay is from Northwest Louisiana. That's awesome. One of the places that we are staying down in Florida is Port Orleans Riverside, which is very well themed off of the Louisiana plantations. So we are excited to stay there. It's really cool. We had a pretty awesome opportunity to be able to stay at this place. So we're taking advantage of that. We're going to be doing videos of that as well. Be a lot of fun. Jess says, time is flying, Tonette. Yes, it is. It does. It feels like it's crazy. This year is just blown by. Carol says, our Big Lots opened a couple years ago, but closing in Warsaw, Indiana, prices were too high. There are, right? I've been saying this for a while. Places like Big Lots are getting outpriced. We're seeing places like Dollar Tree getting outpriced. Where and they'll just stop carrying the product eventually because you can only shrink a product so much. That's good, Patriot. Good to hear. Northern Grace says Home Goods Marshalls went in the old Big Lots. That's a big store. Luckily, something went in there. We'll have stores closed around here. They'll just be empty for years. Ann says, my son just moved back from Tupelo, Mississippi. That's awesome. That's awesome. Jackie says, but I mean, can you put it in the refrigerator and eat it the next day? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, like, that's what I do. That's what I do. Or me and Jess, if I have hamburger in the freezer, they say that it's not good to actually like take it out and let it thaw. I would rather take it out the day before and let it thaw overnight in the fridge. That's usually what we do. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's what we do. You know, just saying. I never like to say, you know, that it's the way to do it. That's just the way we do it. And we're still here. Julie says, my first horse was named Styx. Nice. And says, yay for us, Tanette. Hello, James. How are you? Homegrown, good evening to you. Jess says, dude, spoiler alert. Oh, nuts. Well, live show gets special news. Yeah, I know. I was thinking when I was saying that. Oh, well. You know, it'll be fun. Get you hyped up. Jay says, cool beans, avoid real New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know. It's, I mean, I would love to visit New Orleans. But, I know, yeah. It's crazy everywhere. Jesse says, if prices keep going up, it will be hard to make it. I'll tell you what, it's already hard to make it, even with the prices the way they are. I have people come up to me every day, asking, you know, different opinions, different thoughts. I had a lady the other day, this was in Meyer last week, asked if I had like a list that I was going off of stuff that I was buying today, and asking if I had like calculated in how much it was. I wasn't really sure, but she was wanting to know what I was buying, and I was like, bread, couple things. She says, "Oh, I'll go check that out." I don't know. I thought that was funny. Cool though, and thank you all who show up. You know, who meet me in the different places around the city and the country. I mean, people know us everywhere now, guys. We go to Florida, people come up to us and thank us for everything. Everybody down in Pigeon Forge, there were people everywhere that knew us down in Pigeon Forge. I couldn't believe it, and just real excited about the channel and everything. And we thank you all so much for watching every day. For everybody watching each and every day, we really appreciate it. And glad, even if the grocery things don't help, I'm glad that you stick around for the little bit of entertainment that I try to put into it. I try to throw a joke in there every now and then. Rosemary says, hi, Dan. I watch a lady from East Virginia, and they have a store called Smart Shopper. That's where we all need to shop. Mega Patriot says, that's where I live, Danno, Tupelo, Mississippi. All right. Tonya says, I make my shopping list by checking the FDA website. No doubt. No doubt. Wow. I mean, that's like me. That's the first thing I do in the morning. Like, what is on recall today? Let's see. SRH says, we're in Ohio, and lots of places are closing, including our Big Lots. We still have Ollie's, though. Jackie says, oh, okay, I was wondering because we always eat it the next day. It's fine. Gracie says, hey, Danno, we moved from Michigan. Oh, okay. Tanette says, did you hear about the tattoo ink recall? How? No, I haven't. Jay says, by the way, thank you for all your hard work. You've given me an extra 30 to 45 minutes extra since you do the Kroger sale paper. Awesome. Yeah, tomorrow's video is kind of short. I literally go into Kroger and I'm like just showing all the good deals. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, Kroger has really nailed it. I mean, there's some really good deals. I'm not going to spoil anything of what it is. But dang, I mean, at least around here in Cincinnati, they've really been nailing it. I mean, some of these different sales. And mind you, it is kind of a holiday week. I've never really considered Labor Day like one of those. We're not going to find as many good deals. But Kroger kind of proved me wrong today because they had much better deals today than they had this time last year, which is crazy to see, really. Tennessee girl. Hello, Melissa. Hey, Danno and Jess. Hope you're doing well. A little late joining. That's okay. Thanks for joining. Brian says I met Danno at Jungle Gems. Yes, you did. Pretty cool guy, that Brian guy. Crown Apple Kid, as most of you probably know him. I love Jungle Gems. That I'll tell you what. Next, it's kind of my two favorite places to shop in Cincinnati. Jungle Gems being number one, and Sam's Club number two. I know I've said like Kroger, but that's been in videos where I'm like talking about places I like to shop where they're all over the place. And I guess Sam's Club is, but Jungle Gems, there's only two of them. There's one on the east side of Cincinnati and then one up north in Fairfield. Love Jungle Gems though. Retretta says, Hi Danno. I went to my favorite store today, Sam's Club. Great prices and good spending. I love it. It's like even Sam's Club, you always find the right deals. I wouldn't say the best deals, but you find good deals on good quality. And I like that. Jay says, time, the one asset that is truly priceless. That is true. LJ Graham says, we are going to Florida for Christmas and are debating Boston Lobster Feast. We have never been. Have you guys tried it? No, we always talk about eating there and we never do. Jess, we need to eat at Boston Lobster Feast. We were actually talking about eating there. I think they closed one of them. I think the one on International Drive is still open. I know there used to be another one. I think they closed, but yeah, definitely want to try that place. I have heard nothing but good things. It's just the way it goes. Like, it's why we don't really plan too much anymore, because it's like we end up changing our plans anyway. And and it's like, with family and everything down there, it's like their plans sometimes change. We have to change our plans, but that's okay because we don't mind changing our plans. We want to hang out with family any chance we get, and whatever they can do. Retretta is from South Carolina. All right. Carol says, we as seniors cannot keep up with the prices. I just walk by the meat. It's a trade-off. 5 years ago, it was so much cheaper. Yeah, I mean, you really do. It is. It's unreal how much. It's like even the sale price, even the best sale prices today would have been like a terrible sale 2, 3, 4 years ago. Like, it would have been like regular price on those things. Janine says, Hi Danno, I work at Kroger and love your videos. I learn things to prepare for my shift. That's awesome. That's awesome. Northern Grace says, I really enjoy your channel. Dan and Jess, thank you from North Dakota. You're very welcome, Grace. Jay says, peace out. Finally cool enough to cook dinner. Well, have a good night, Jay. Tanette says, good night, all. You'll be in my thoughts and prayers for Ann. Yes, let's all keep Ann in our thoughts and prayers as she is in hospice. And she has been following our channel for a very long time. And we thank you for being with us, Ann. And again, our thoughts and prayers are with you. And they will be continued throughout for you and your family. Retretta says, Danno, a new grocery store opens here in Aiken, South Carolina called Lowe's. I will check it out this week. Closing some stores, opening others here. Yeah, we got a Lowe's. I love Lowe's. I actually like Lowe's more than Home Depot. Home Depot is probably a little more cheaper, but Lowe's definitely wins for quality. Jackie says, good night, Danno and Jess. I got to get ready to go to bed. Have a good night, Jackie. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Victoria. Hi, Danno from Victoria and Robert from Iowa. Just seen you were live. Yeah, I just kind of sporadically jumped on here. Thanks for joining, though. And hello to you and Robert. LJ says, that's hilarious. We always talk about it and never go. Yeah. Yeah, we do too. It's crazy. I can't believe we've never been. Been going to doing these trips for years. George Francis, hello. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Certainly will. HHN Hex, I met you at Universal Dockside with my brother. We are heading back to Halloween Horror Nights a lot, and we'll be there for multiple reservations. Hope to see you at HHN. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember you. Yes, I remember. That was. I know I was off getting something to drink, and I know you came up to Jess. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hopefully we run into each other. That was a lot of fun. We always love meeting you guys. It's always so much fun. You know, it's amazing. You know, when we first started this whole YouTube thing, I never really thought it would have grown like it has, and it's always nice meeting fans. Um, it's really great. And yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, hopefully we see you down there. Uh, Georgia Francis. I know I said George. Sorry. Georgia says, I just paid $3.99 each for two grapefruits, and when I cut into them, they were rotten on the inside. Both of them, that's $8 down the drain. Go get your money back. Don't ever accept and call them if it's something where you don't have a ride or something. You got maybe your receipt. Take a picture. Take a picture of what they look like, and if they want your business, they'll give you your money back. Always get your money back. Rhonda says, hello from Eastgate. Hello. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Jess says, OMG, HHNX. I remember that. I hope we get to see you there. Robin says, hello. Melissa says, did you all move things around? Room looks different. No, not really. There's something going on with I think for some people there's something going on with the camera here. I don't know if it's flipped, or I can see here like the S on the USA looks kind of weird. I don't know what's wrong. It's like something's off. I tried to fix it. I don't know. I got my Triforce here. My little Triforce from The Legend of Zelda. The best video game of all time. Let's see. Jessica says, haha, Melissa, he forgot to flip the camera, so it's reversed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I even do that. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna mess with it. Captain Joe says, have you been fishing lately? No, but I was just talking to my buddy last night. He's been out fishing out by out in Indiana, and probably gonna do some fishing with him. Do some fishing with him here soon. Probably when we get back, because it's really hot too. But they've been catching them. Been catching a lot of catfish. They just filleted one last night, cooked it up. Almost drove out there. I was like, that sounds pretty good. I'm not even a huge fan of catfish, but my buddy, he can cook some catfish. I mean, and he makes it to where it doesn't taste like so. Thing I don't like about catfish is that it's that overly fishy taste, right? But he makes it a way where it just doesn't taste that fishy. Jess or what did I miss here? Melissa says, okay, Jess, LOL. I thought something was different. Yeah, I'm sure. It looks fine on my camera, but apparently, I don't know. I hit the wrong button or something. Or it's YouTube. Maybe it's YouTube. YouTube keeps changing all these functions, right? It's like now you have to set your camera to horizontal. It used to never be that way. Like because now it wants to put it vertical, right? It wants to say vertical's the best way. Well, not for me. I don't like that because then it's like blurry here. And it's like for TikTok or Instagram or something. Or YouTube short videos, I guess I should say. So you actually have to switch that. And I switched it. I don't know. Maybe I messed up. Susan says, I do check with your videos before I go shopping at Kroger. Fries, Kroger. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the idea. Like, I try to give people a heads up before they even go out there, see what's out there. You know, I try to keep everything in mind in the videos. Like, if people are asking for things, if you can't find something, or different things that have been missing, those are usually, if you notice, those are usually the first items that I go to the next store I visit to see if they have them. If it's a store that I know most people have, like if it's at Meyer or something, well, that's another issue, is that it's like, well, I don't know where everybody's from. Meyer is limited, you know, like where where they are. Well, hello, FMX from Texas. Yeah, Bobster Feast. Yeah, we need to try that place. We got a kind of a, but like I said, we start off with a very booked schedule, and that schedule opens up a lot, as pretty much as soon as we get to Florida. Oh, a grocery store named Lowe's. Okay, that's interesting. You got me. Oh, hello, Wendy. Wendy from Virginia. I'm late, but glad I found the live chat. Yes, welcome. Probably be on here for a few more minutes. Ann says, good night, all. I needed this, and blessings to everyone. Love you all. And we love you too, and you have a great night. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Glad your son has come home. That's awesome. And yeah, you have a great night. Get you some rest. Homegrown says, yep, your pick is backwards. John says, good evening, Danno from Columbus, Ohio. Play us a song on your guitar. Okay. I was really just waiting for somebody to ask. I wasn't even sure. Hello, Lynn. Janine forgot to say hello to Jess. She says hello to Lynn and Janine. All right, Eileen, have a good night. Eileen Wirtz, have a good night. Yeah, that's all you need. Fishing line and a stick. Is that what you're talking about? I love fishing. And I can fish with anything. I mean, really, if you're near like a pretty calm river or something, nothing like the Ohio or nothing. But I mean, you could. Oh, that is weird. I just noticed like my hair is the other direction on the tablet here. Huh. That is funny. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Wendy says, I've noticed more recalls being reported on the news channels today. Maybe they have been listening to Danno. You better believe they are. Yeah, and they ain't got nothing else to talk about, right? You can only talk about, nobody... I feel like most people don't even care about the politics anymore because, it's like, well, I mean, who cares? Nobody even wants to talk about it. They don't even want to talk about it. Ratings are going through the floor. Yeah, Frank is back. Thought about switching, like, through different coffee rants I do, like, through my different coffee. I have so many coffee mugs, yet I only use the same two. Isn't that funny? I have all these different... I'll think about changing, like, as I go around. Frank will always return, but I have a lot of cool coffee mugs I'd like to showcase. Lynn says, party time. The Recall Blues. Yeah, we could try that. Hello, Debbie. All right. Yes. West Side's the best side. Melissa says, no, I was saying I caught a stick, not a fish. Oh. Yeah, that's easy to do. Yeah, I thought I had a huge fish one time, and it ended up being like a log. Ended up having to break the line on my fishing pole. Patriot saying hi to Jess. Brian saying, you ready for football season? You know I am, buddy. You know it. I am so ready. Jessica says, doing great. Ultra Mega Patriot sitting here looking at my Halloween tree. Oh, yes, Jess has all the Halloween decorations up. Yeah. Always get that done because when we get back, that way she don't have to worry about it. Not that that matters. It looks gorgeous in our living room. I got the recall blues. I got nothing. Anybody got any words? I woke up this morning. I looked at the FDA website. It was a sad day because I couldn't get my chicken. Because they got wire in the Purdue chicken. Don't be buying that cinnamon. Oh, don't be buying the cinnamon. You know what's funny? Since I came out, or since I did that video where I was talking about Dollar Tree not having the sign up for the Supreme Tradition cinnamon anymore, since I've been back, there's signs everywhere. Yeah, that went platinum, yep. Don't be eating that boar's head. 7 million pounds have been recalled. Yeah, watch out for the pokeberries. Boy, I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many comments of the same thing in my life. I think people were literally just, they heard that and they just got right on there. And they were like, those are pokeberries, don't eat them. First of all, I said in that video that, yeah, don't eat them. Don't trust them. I just said they look like blueberries. And they did. And I did look up pokeberries when I got home, and I was like, as soon as I was about ready to post something about that, there's like 500 comments like, those are pokeberries. Yeah, you're probably right there, Pinch. Hey, Pinch. How are you? Sandwich Resurgence Blues. Yeah, we may actually do a video on that eventually there, Patriot. We do have Instagram. I don't know, you know, I never announce that. Actually, this is the first time I've ever announced it, so. Adventures with Danno on Instagram. I'm trying to post more stuff on there as we go along, but we do post other fun pictures on there. So if you want to check it out, if you have an Instagram, I've never really been on Instagram, but I post stuff on there every now and then. So yeah, maybe we'll post some pictures of it to that, or community chat. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about the poke leaves. Not the berries, but the leaves. Yes, Jessica's Halloween village is pretty nice. It is pretty cool. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, you really ain't gotta worry about that on Instagram. You know what? I say that, but who knows? I don't worry about that stuff. You know, you gotta be careful with every. You gotta be careful with everything you say these days, no matter what. People say censorship and all that stuff, but there are certain things that I think people know that they should not talk about at all, right? I mean, there are just some things that you know, one thing we have to remember is that this is an owned platform. I mean, I can do what I want and what I please. Free speech to a certain extent on this. You know, there's just some things that you probably shouldn't talk about. Like, you know, that's why I try to keep, you know how I always say I keep the channel PG-13, right? It's like, I have it set up, like, if you cuss, the comment's removed. Usually from YouTube. I have it set up that way. Sometimes it misses and then I erase it. I've talked about it a lot, you know. But, you know, a lot of that stuff. Good night, Carol. Have a great night. All right, glad to see we got some Halloween fans in here. Yeah, I've got plenty of guitar strings. That is for sure. Danno, can you give my dad Jack a shout out? He's a big fan and recovering from heart surgery. Well, get well soon. Get well soon, Jack. And yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the live show. Any requests from you there? You got it. Look at that, Jess. LJ Graham knew what that was. Oh, I used to know all those songs. Any video game bangers, Danno, like Halo? Maybe. I love Halo. Yeah, I like Oh, how many guitars do I own? I can't do any Johnny Cash. Sorry. Yes, I know Johnny Cash. I had to pull out so many different clips from that one live chat. I did all of these different. Some things I can play. Johnny Cash isn't one of them. As soon as I start playing those notes, but yeah, I know a few of them. There you go. That's like the start of every one of his songs. Dun 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 dun. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Hey, Trooper. How many guitars do I own? Oh, boy. I don't even know. Um, I've given away a lot. I gave one away to my niece last Christmas. I gave one away to my brother. I got this one. I got another acoustic. I gave away another acoustic. I've just so many guitars I've collected over the years, but I've got I got my Les Paul. I got an Epiphone Les Paul, which is very similar to my Gibson Les Paul. Both of them very nice. I have a Squire Strat that I like better than any Strat I've ever played on in my life. There might be a couple more floating around there. I got a couple in like our storage that I just haven't played. Oh, I got an Ibanez 1987 S Series. Probably my favorite guitar actually. That thing is awesome. I don't know how much that guitar is worth, but it is pretty nice. Don't feel bad, Danno. I can play any tunes on guitar. Poets and Rhymers. All right, thanks for joining. Oh, I got you, Sticks. Yeah, some of them. I'll tell you, like most. So, a lot of songs that will come up are like a D minor. Now, if I just play a D minor, it's not going to come up. Songs that like start off like that, like we don't need no blah da da da. Yeah, that song. Boom, copyright. But you know, it takes like you got to play like 15 or 20 seconds of it for it to register. So sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't, though. But I can play songs like I've written. Yeah, Hotel California, there's no way. I'll separate the notes in long form. If I do that, it'll work. There you go. That's all I can do. Oh, thanks, Trevor. Yeah, no, I love. I've gotten each and every guitar that I've ever owned has always had a purpose. My first guitar, my mom actually bought me when I was like 13 years old. Come to find out, it was the same exact guitar that Eddie Van Halen had. Like it's like the guy didn't know what he was selling, right? We bought it. This is back when we had newspapers, right? And we sat. My mom found it was a little amp and a guitar. It was a custom Kramer guitar with a K, custom with a K. Come to find out, that was like an Eddie Van Halen guitar. You know what I did with that guitar? I smashed it. Me and my brother played drums, and we were just outside, playing on the patio in the back area. And I was just into the whole rock thing, and I smashed that guitar into a million pieces. That guitar's probably worth, at least $5,000 today. But you know what? I'll have that memory for the rest of my life. That was fun. Come on, man. I'm having a bad day and I hate the freaking Eagles, man. No, I'm just kidding. I like the Eagles. That's from the movie The Big Lebowski, if you've ever seen it. That's the, what Zeppelin song is that? The, begins with an R. I know I can play that because that song is actually tuned down half a step. So if you're playing it, this is tuned normal. But Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page plays a lot of music that's tuned down half a step, like a D sharp, okay, instead of an E. So, or an E flat. But they play a lot of songs like that, and that was mostly for Robert Plant because Robert Plant sang very high, right? He's got that real high pitched voice, and that's what they would do to compensate for that was tune down lower, so it would make his voice sound even higher, which was crazy. Well, hello, coupons, dude. How are you, buddy? Stevie Ray Vaughan? Yeah, that's funny you say that. That was one I played during that one live show, and that, oof, boy, that was scattered throughout. I was able to cut it out, but live shows are so long, and it takes the process thing for YouTube to like go on for days, and then if I happen to miss it, that could be a flag. And Stevie Ray Vaughan is definitely one of those. I can play something similar though. Ding, 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 ding. She's my pride and joy. Purple rain. Yeah, unless they're joking. There's another Led Zeppelin song for you. Babe, babe, never gonna let you down. I love Led Zeppelin. Wait a minute. Whoa. It's been a while for that one. All right. Good job, Jess. Good job. .38 Special. I don't really know any .38 Special. I love the band. I love the band. It's funny. .38 Special has been here in Cincinnati so many times. and I've got to see them for free every time. It's like they always play. I don't know. I think one of the band members has Cincinnati roots or something, because like they always play at like a festival or something around here, and it's always free, and it's like they're awesome. But yeah, I don't really know any. I mean, I'm sure I do. Some of them like, because like with guitar, it's like I don't really like a lot of songs that have come up on the radio. I've never really paid attention to like what band it is or. I mean, a lot of them I do, but some of them like different bands that I don't associate the band name with the song that I play. I never, if I never look it up or really care about the lyrics, I just follow along with the guitar stuff. So chances are I probably know a lot of these songs, but probably know it more from just the song than what band wrote it. You know. Thanks, Jess, for the Troll Patrol. What did 38 Special sing? Have a great evening. Lulu says hello, Lulu. I don't know. Name one of their popular songs, Pinch. Which one do you like? And yes, that was Boston. More than a feeling. Oh, that's happening, Trooper. That's happening, yes. All electronics will be hooked up. Alright. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I wanted to jam a couple songs. I was just waiting for somebody to say something. That's turned off. Yeah, this actually has, if you couldn't tell, it's got like some electronics built in here. You can also play this on stage, where it's got the little hookup there. I love this guitar. Don't let anybody tell you different. Yamaha are some of the best acoustic guitars out there. Yes, Taylor is nice. Taylor's probably number one for most people, but I love Yamaha. I got kind of small hands. And Yamaha, well, I can kind of wrap my hand all the way around there, like Taylor's or like Gibson, which I do like Gibson electrics. Those are a little thinner, and some like have more like range. But as you can see, like my hand wraps all the way around this. Like be up here if it was like a Taylor, which is a little harder to play for me, harder to move the fingers around. But that guitar is awesome. I love it. Let's see. Lulu says, hi, Danno. You play guitar well? Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been playing since, a long time. Since I was 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome, Poet. Absolutely, Pinch. You're welcome, Eileen. Yeah, as we do live shows, I like to do more live shows. I really do. It's kind of why I did it tonight. I was like, I was watching a friend of mine doing a live show, and it's like got me hyped up to do one myself. I was like, it's Wednesday, didn't do a coffee rant tonight. Let's go live. May do more of these. I feel like it's nice to just sit and chat with you guys more on a personal level. So try to do more of these as we go along. Hello, Teresa. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Guys, it is time. Unfortunately, I do have to end the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Dress up as Elvira for Halloween, huh? That's pretty cool. Elvira was somewhere. I saw something in a video. She's signing autographs. Oh, I think she's out at Disney, California. What is that? California Adventure, I think? Or no. I think she's at Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know. She's somewhere for the next couple days signing autographs, and I was like, man, I wish I was out there. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, I love the live streams. I do. It's just hard to find time for them. It's like when you do, even doing one video a day sometimes, it's like the last couple days have been shorter videos just so I could have some time to do some other things because it's a long time to edit some of these videos, guys. I'll tell you. Thank you, Retretta. I know. We celebrate Halloween for 2 months. It takes just that long to get all the decorations up. Actually, no, they're all already up. And it looks glorious. Yes. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Love doing the live stream with you guys. It was a lot of fun. Always nice getting to chat with you guys a little bit. So, be leaving for our trip soon. Soon, not too much longer. Got some more videos coming out before then. Should be a lot of fun. Got some other fun ones coming out as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Get ready for football season. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Oh, that is backwards, ain't it?